we're technically, I like starting with technically, right? We're technically live. Yeah, I love always seeing my picture here because it says, yes, you are live. Hello, guys. Hello, my dear and sweet students. Let me pop out this chat because I really want to see all the messages here. So, guys, every time I look at the site, it's just because I'm checking your messages, right? So hello, welcome to one more class. Like, let's say long time no see. Of course, I'm joking because our last class was on Thursday, right? So now Tuesday. Guys, just don't be careful to just watch that because lots of people make mistakes on Tuesday, Thursday. Tuesday, remember, like number 2, like of course that Sunday starts on, like, it's the first day, let's say, but I always consider Monday as the first day because it's the day we work and everything else. So anyway, Tuesday, number 2, second day. So Adelia, let me wear my glasses because, guys, I'm a little bit blind. So I gotta wear my glasses and not use my glasses, but wear my glasses. So Adelia is asking me a very nice question. Hello, Erika. Have you been like World Cup? If I've been enjoying World Cup. Are you watching all the games? Guys, you're going to be super duper surprised at my answer. 2 things, all right? No, Adele, actually, I don't have a very interesting opinion to share because I haven't watched any game so far, right? I don't know if all of you know that, but guys, first, the USA, the team is not, I think they weren't classified for the World Cup. Like in general, Americans don't care very much. They don't give a damn about soccer and World Cup. I just don't know how much they know or they are aware that right now World Cup is happening. So this is super crazy, right? So actually, Adelia, I haven't watched any game so far. I've been talking to my dad, and sometimes he shares some things with me, but I'm not a very I'm not a soccer fan, you know. My husband isn't as well, so, you know. Right now it's starting the baseball season here in the US, so this is what they're kind of interested at. So that's my answer. I don't have any opinion. I haven't been watching any games. Probably next week. Who knows? Let's see. Sylvia, hello, my dear. Who's the most handsome player? Oh my God. I'm not very updated. I would say Beckham, but I think he's not playing anymore, right? What else? Igor, Anna, hello, my dear. Heider, should I say Heider? Heider? Oh, what an interesting name. I like your name. Anna, Valeria, Adriana, hello, my dear. Eliette, Lilian, Adriana, Ronaldo, Dinor, Fabiana, Ana, guys, welcome. Nice to see you again. Hello, my dear. Pedro, guys, welcome to this class. I'm super duper happy you guys are here with me. Do you have a soccer team in Brazil? Thiago, my father is Palmeirense. So whenever he asked me, like, oh, honey, what team do you cheer, like, or do you root for? I said, Palmeiras, Daddy. So he doesn't get mad at me, but I really don't have, like, a soccer team, something that I have a t-shirt or that I watch games or that I get sad when they lose. So no, sorry. I'm here right around Louis. Guys, welcome to this class once again. Today, we're going to have a very, very interesting topic. It's a grammar topic. I would say most of the students get kind of scared with this topic because it's not like Portuguese. It's a little bit different from Portuguese. So I'll try to speak a little slower so all of you can understand me, okay? Today, specifically, I'm not going to speak too fast. And if I do, please let me know here, all right? So just say, Erika, you're speaking too fast because we're going to talk about possessive pronouns. And guys, you already know me. Like, it's my way of teaching. I'm not the type of person who likes names of grammar. So that's why I asked Anna to put like mine, your, yours, his. Because yes, the name is possessive pronouns, and lots of people just know this topic by this name. But what's most important? Like, I want you to understand, like, once for all, like when to use my and mine. Well, I'm going to just open here. Guys, I'm gonna now stop. Palmeiras have no mundial. Oh my God, you guys are so mean. I think my dad is sad about it. But anyway, Palmeiras just had, you guys are so mean. Oh, it's okay. Like, Palmeiras will have a world championship prize or something one day. Everyone has its first chance. All right, it's. So guys, I'm gonna start sharing. So stop just looking at my chat box here, because I really want to focus on our class, right? And after some blocks, I'll just stop and check if you have any question, all right? And then we move on. So I'll just share my screen and you let me know. No, not here. Where are you? Application window. There are so many things open here. Why aren't you sharing? Oh, here, there we go. Share. So guys, do you see my screen? You guys laugh, right? All right. So today we're going to talk. So I'm Erika Belmonte. So paused. I'm Erika, because if I say America, people just say here, oh, hi, America. So no, it's not America. It's just Erika, right? So I had to say my name is Erika. Otherwise, people just call me America. But anyway. So I'm Erika Belmonte. I'm from Clube de Inglês. Most of you already know. I don't know if there's anyone first time here, but I share English tips on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and so on. So feel free to follow me and watch my stories from the USA. So guys, our agenda today is introduction, and then I'll just break them down. And first we're going to talk about my, your, his, her, their, and then my. Of course, it could be easier for me to say, oh, that's the possessive adjective or possessive determiners. I don't know the names. I hate these names. To be really honest, guys, this is, I'll say, a difficulty I have. And at the same time, I don't think it's important to know the name so you understand the grammar. Like, it's like present perfect. Okay, just understand how to use present perfect. Instead of like getting the names, you know, like indirect object or direct object. And when you link, too confusing. Just forget names and focus on what we have to do, all right? So guys, number 4, common mistakes. And finally, our 4, 6. Like, you guys understand that I'm really good at math, right? Like 4, the next one is 6. It's not 5, but all right, I made a correction. So 4, 5. Is our exercise. And guys, 2 things that I like to repeat and I like to make it clear, like every class that we have here. First of all is, you guys know that I love focusing on the pronunciation. So 2, repeat after me. I'm pretty sure there are people around you, maybe, I don't know, your father, your kids, husband, wife, whatever. But don't be shy, or if you are, just move to another place, all right? Because I'm pretty sure, like, whoever is close to you, these people want you to study. They want you to, like, accomplish all your goals and dreams, and they are not going to mock at your face. But if you're not very comfortable with that, just move to another room. Because I want you to repeat after me, guys. It's really, really important, since you are here live with me, that you repeat, because you can get this. Okay, Erika, I have the replay. I can watch it later. Yes, you can. But take the opportunity. You're here with me now and repeat. It's really important. And I'm counting on each one of you to repeat right after me, so you guys can improve your pronunciation along the explanation. All right? Don't worry, that's just the agenda, my dear. Like, you don't need to understand or read here, because the most important that I'm pretty sure you can read is writing here, okay? So the agenda, it's not like a very necessary, it's more for me to explain to you than for you to read, right? Like this is the part, the agenda is just the part where we basically, I basically explain to you. So let's say this is more for me during the class, and I can share here live with you what you can expect from this class today, okay? So don't worry about this written form. You will have access to this page after, okay? Don't worry, but right now it's not to read, repeat, or anything else like that. That's just our agenda, all right? So let's just get it started. So I guess you all can read here, right? It's pretty big. So the first one is introduction, and this is what we're going to talk about today. So guys, come on, repeat after me. We're gonna go one by one. So come on, my, mine, your, yours. This is my command, remember? His, again, his, her, hers, its, the same, its, or Erika, it's not our, hang on, or. You want to say our, you can, but I'm gonna explain, okay? Not right now, just let's finish. Ors, it's just like or, like the pronunciation is just like that, or, like oh, right? So or, ors, your, yours, their, theirs. All right, so it's just the introduction, so you can see exactly what we're gonna see, we're gonna learn today. So this first block, we're gonna have lots of details about it, and also the second one. Let me take the opportunity, since we've just repeated, regarding the pronunciation of or. Yes, you can say, for instance, that's our dog. It's perfect. Like it's correct, it's perfect. But guys, let's bring this to real life, right? Whenever you want to emphasize something like that's our kid, that's the kid. That's our kid, and the one that I told you that who won the championship. I don't know. I really want to be specific, or I want to say that's our water. So in this case, I'm being really specific. That's my husband's and mine, water, my water. All right. So that's why we say our more paused and let's say more well pronounced, because I really want to show that that's ours, or that's our water. All right. Oh my God, I'm mixing it up. That's our water. But when you were in a conversation, you were just telling someone about something that you guys belong. So you're gonna say, okay, that's our kids, and or kid, whatever, who's going to school, blah, blah. So or you say when you are going to basically say lots of sentences, you're in the middle of a conversation, and our when you want to emphasize something, and usually the sentence is short. So that's our money, for instance. That's our house. You know, so usually you do it paused, all right? So that's where it's it's most common to happen. But Erika, I watched a TV show and the girls said in the middle of a conversation hour, guys, pronunciation. It's especially this ones, the details ones, they are really, really, they may vary from place to place, you know? So sometimes in New York, they don't say like that, or in California, you know? But usually what I know from TV shows and also living here in the US is like our is more when you are going to speak something more paused, right? That's our car. And because for some reason you want to specify that. And or that's our car, and you know it's so beautiful, and you can ride it with us, and blah 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 blah. All right, so that's the difference between or and our. Okay, but or is much more common. All right, and let's get it started. So guys, every time we're talking about possessive pronoun, there's something that sometimes comes to your mind, which is the genitive case. Again, forget the name, all right? Genitive cases like the apostrophe as, or just the apostrophe, like James' car is broken, the Smiths are here, or today's class is about grammar. All this topic about apostrophe as, it's not going to be taught today because like too much information, okay? So let's just focus today on the possessive pronouns like my, mine, his, her, hers, theirs, which is a lot, all right? But before, guys, I have a story to tell you. E aproveitem, porque são os únicos segundinhos da aula que eu vou falar um pouquinho de português, porque eu preciso que todos vocês entendam essa questão que acontece, esse erro, inclusive, muito comum que a gente tem em português. Na verdade, não é um erro comum em português, que a gente comete em inglês por conta do português. Então, eu vou contar uma historinha, e tem que ser em português essa historinha, porque em inglês não existe a menor chance disso dar certo, porque, justamente, a gente não tem essa situação em inglês, que é onde a gente comete erro, tá bom? Então, pay attention and enjoy this, like, 3-minute story in Portuguese, because after that, it will be all in English again. All right? So, eu não vou pegar ninguém específico aqui, mas eu quero que cada vocês imaginem, de preferência, a historinha, tá? Para poder dar certo. Se você tem namorada, se você tem namorado, marido, mulher, independente, gente, do que você tem em casa, tá? Eu vou criar um personagem aqui só pra gente poder entrar na história, tá? Mas se coloquem na história. Então, imagina que eu tô falando com meu amigo aqui, Joãozinho, tá bom? E aí, eu chego pro Joãozinho e falo assim, Joãozinho, você não sabe o que aconteceu. E o Joãozinho, ele é bravo, tá? Só pra vocês saberem disso. E aí, eu chego pro Joãozinho e falo assim, Joãozinho, tá vendo aquele cara ali, bonito, sarado, alto, forte, bem-sucedido, rico? Então, vocês imaginarem, sabe? Quem é homem, pensa na mulher, enfim, gente, pensa no amor da vida de vocês, tá? Independente do sexo. Aí eu falo pro Joãozinho, tá vendo aquele cara ali? Então, eu vi aquele cara beijando a sua mulher, sua namorada, whatever, beijando a sua mulher. O que você faria, Joãozinho? Gente, o que vocês acham que o Joãozinho responde? Tá? Se o Joãozinho fosse uma pessoa calma, ele ia falar assim, não, vou conversar pra tirar a prova dos 9, não, mas o Joãozinho não é, não. Ele ia falar assim, vou matar os dois de porrada. Que é isso? Que absurdo fazer isso. Eu falo, não, calma, Joãozinho. Eu falei que ele tava beijando a sua mulher, mas tava beijando a mulher dele, sei lá, Juliana. Não, é a mulher dele. Gente, por que eu tô forçando essa situação? There's no ambiguity in English. Não existe ambiguidade. Se eu chegar, por exemplo, para qualquer um de vocês aqui, para o Igor, para a Lilian, para a Eliane, falar assim, eu vi aquela pessoa beijando seu marido, beijando a sua esposa. E aí eu falar o nome, de repente, ou colocar um outro contexto, porque, gente, tudo é contexto, né? Aí sim, vocês podem matar os dois de porrada, entendeu? Não tem problema, não. Agora, fala, não, é o dele, é o dela. So, em português, seu... sometimes is dele, sometimes is dela, right? In English, there's no such thing. Like, ever, ever, ever. So, think about it. Every time that you say your, it's you. Like, now let's suppose this story is in English, all right? So, if I say, Joãozinho, I saw that guy saying your wife. So, yeah, they can, like, this guy can, like, just kill them, or not kill, right? Let's just say he's gonna break up and just argue, and they're gonna have a fight and everything else. So that's the thing. Now, if I say, Joãozinho, I saw that guy can say his wife, so, like, all right, that's none of my business, whatever, I don't care. You know, so in English, especially in the possessive pronoun, and this is one, and I brought this to the beginning. I'm not talking yet about common mistakes because in the topic, which is chapter 4 or 5, I think, regarding the common mistakes, I am going to emphasize that again because that's one of the biggest mistakes that we Brazilian people make in English, you know, so you guys should really pay attention to that, you know. In Portuguese, yes, we have ambiguity, You know, like, às vezes a gente tá conversando, não sei o que lá, com o seu amigo. Aí você fala, meu amigo? Não, 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 amigo dele. I'll never forget one day when I was watching an advertisement from Itaú. E lá no Itaú ele falava assim, porque a mulher tava pegando o seu cartão e passando no seu banco. Tipo, her, right? In English, you don't have your, it's related to you. Her, it's related to she, right? So that's just a summary of what we're going to start seeing here. But please, just if you're writing, just write it down. If you're like, I don't know, just pay attention and memorize that. It's really important. Your or yours, it's related to you. Her or hers, it's related to she. Okay, to her, like, you know. So just be careful with that. I would say that's top mistake number 2 or even 1 among Brazilian people. So that's why I like telling a story, because especially a shocking story, like we never like to imagine our beloved ones with someone else. We feel like punching their face. Unless you're not jealous, right? So, but that's the story, guys. I really hope it was kind of, let's say, helpful to you all. So again, that's the thing we're gonna talk, and let's start focusing and bringing this a little bit in more detail. So we have here my and mine. Have in mind, guys, keep in mind, actually, every time that you are saying my or mine, you're saying I have. It's like possession, you know, it's something that belongs to you. You know, so it is the same as your, it means you have. His is like he has or she has, right? So be careful with that, because we're gonna go into deep. I'm gonna save your lives today. Look at that. And a common mistakes, that's where most people also make mistakes. They make a huge confusion. And I'm here to help you guys who also may also have this question regarding the difference, him, his, her. I'm here to help you out with that. And that's why I built this table, all right? So just wait, we'll get there. So we're going to focus. Guys, that's why we have here 3 little dots, right? Like my blah, 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 your blah, 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 which means start memorizing, start keeping in mind that every time that you have my, your, his, her, you gotta have something. And this something is like, this blah, blah, blah is like nouns. So chapter 2, my, your, his, her, its, or your, in, there, right? Guys, every time now forget this one, okay? Forget the blue one. Let's work on the orange right now, all right? Just forget the blue. Just my, your, his, her, like one step at a time. And after that, we're going to mix them together. All right. So every time that we have my, your, his, her, its, or your, and their, no S here, no S, right? Well, it means that you want to say that you have something, again, that you possess something, or something belongs to you, or even someone, okay, like a kid or something like that. Husband, wife, it's not like that strong feeling of possession, but it's just something that, legally speaking, it's yours. And every time you're working with my, your, his, her, all these guys, you must have a noun after that. Erika, what is a noun? A car, boy, girl, school, what else? Laptop, watch, not watch, the verb to watch, okay? All these things are nouns, right? So these words that we use, that we put into plural, remember that? So we are going to add after these possessive pronouns. So I'm not going to read the examples right now. Let's just get these nouns that I've just added. So my car, my boy, your girl, their school. It means that I must get one of these guys plus, like, always, always. It's a must have. All right. You have my, and then you have a noun. So my dog, your car, her sister. There's no such thing like, oh, I gotta speak with my. No, it doesn't exist. Okay, never, ever. So just I gotta speak with my sister, right? Otherwise, the other person will be like, okay, continue your sentence. I'm waiting. All right, so complete your sentence. So guys, repeat after me now, please. Come on. My car is big. Her house was sold. Their parents are old. His dog can't walk. Walk, walk, walk. Its toy is cheap. Your name isn't John. Our song was played, not our. Our song was played. Their kids like to play. Guys, just one more thing related to or. This is basically because it helps you link the sounds. And you know that in English we have this linking sound thing. Like you don't say, I was thinking of you. Of, the sound is V. So I was thinking of you, So you can speak a little, you can like link. It's not faster because it's not a matter of speed, but you just link. It's just like Portuguese. We just link our, mineiros link sounds very well, right? Popo, popo, popo. I don't know. I'm not mineiro, guys. But I know they link sounds very well. Not like Americans don't link that much. Sometimes in Texas, in the south of the USA, yes, they do a lot of that. But anyway, so that's why our song was played instead of our song was played. All right. So as you can see here, after I'm going to be repetitive because I want you to like memorize that. So my car, her house, their parents, his dog, its toy, your name, our song, their kids. Always add a noun after that. All right? Cadinho só. Tem mineiro aqui. That's so good. Onde? Very good. Guys, what else? Another block of examples here, because sometimes with these colors and all these things, maybe it will help you memorize a little bit better. So my, again, car, the noun, is blue. And then you can add the complement as you wish. You can add a time expression. You can add, I don't know, guys. It's up to you. So I want you, again, to repeat right after me. Try to pay attention to the pronunciation. I'll just give you some seconds so you can pay attention and then repeat, all right? So come on. My car is blue. Your kid is sweet. His house is that one. When I say is that one, I'm pointing out, right? So that house is that one, right? Her name is Julia. Its toy was cheap. Our parents like to dance. Your secrets are dangerous. Not dangerous. 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 All words ended with O-U-S. You say us. Dangerous. All right. Their books are here. So as you can see, no S here or your, their, your, and then we have what? A noun. You guys will dream with me tonight. Saying like, no, the time we have a possessive, you have a noun. Okay, let's move on. Guys, do you have any questions so far? Like in chapter 2, is there anything that you didn't understand, that it's not clear? Just write it down that I can basically answer. Adelia, I don't know if you had any question and you were shy to ask, so don't be, all right? So if you don't understand something, I really want to help you guys, because sometimes that's something really interesting, right? When I say, guys, do you have any question? Hello, Eduardo. If you guys have any question, just do it. And then you see nobody's asking any questions. And I'm not going to ask anything because the teacher or somebody's going to think my question is so stupid. Guys, I think I've learned this word right now. Like there's no such thing, because I'm repeating a lot. So there's no such thing. Okay, related to stupid question. All right, but okay, this part here is a little easier. Let's move on. Our chapter 3, I would say it's a little bit more complicated, but guys, it's not. Okay, it just seems to be a little bit more complicated. But it's time for us to understand it once for all. So we have here mine. Okay, it's not like just my or miney or mine. It's very soft when you're pronouncing it. So mine. Yours, his, which is the same, his, right? Hers. We have an S now. It's ours. Yours, theirs. Ana Valeria, what didn't you... Guys, when you don't understand something, tell me what you didn't understand, because Ana, I didn't understand if you didn't get the translation, if you didn't... For example, it's toy... I'm going to pause here just to answer her question. It's toy... Anna's question was, its toy was cheap. She said she didn't understand. Think like it's toy and... remember it, like I, you, he, she, it, and guys who might have this question. It is also always related to like an animal, for instance. So in this case, you can think like a dog. Like the dog's toy was cheap, right? So that's why its toy was cheap. But you can build situations for like, I don't know, parties, events, or anything else like that. You may have examples. So that's why we use its when it's like the possession of something or an animal, for instance. All right, like the company's success or something, you can use its because it's singular. Don't forget, it is always for singular form. Did I answer your question, Anna? Just let me know, please, all right? So, guys, as I was telling you, ours, yours, theirs, there's an S here. I understood now. Thanks. You bet, my dear. What is this S? Oh, I know. It's plural. Bang. I need a bang sound here. I'm gonna buy one for our classes. Bang. No. At all. No, it's not plural. Our mind, just not our mind, our mind tend to associate S with a plural. No, not in here. Okay. Remember that plural form always goes with nouns. Car, cars. Boy, boys. Girl, girls. Here it's plural. Not ours, yours, theirs. We're talking about possessive. Yes, I know in Portuguese we have meu, minha, meus, minhas. 4, right? We have 4. I need to think first if it's masculine or feminine, if it's singular, and if it's plural. Guys, write it down or just memorize that. Meu, minha, meus, minhas. My. Meu carro, my car. Meus carros, my cars. There's no mais cars. No, my cars. Eu falei do carro, né? Meu carro. Minha garota, tá? Minha namorada, minha garota. Então, my girl. Minhas garotas, my girls. And the same will happen here. Like mine. Mine is going to be meu, minha, meus, minhas. Like the difference between my and mine is definitely not related to singular, plural, if it's masculine or feminine. No, it's going to be another explanation. Okay, forget Portuguese now. Just forget Portuguese, all right? The explanation here is different. So S here, it's not plural. And please, 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 guys, don't associate. And if you were associating to that, try to forget that as most as possible. Try to write in your post-it, in your cell phone, because this is another very common mistake, because we think that after the word ours or theirs or yours must come a verb in the plural form, like yours are. Okay, may happen, but you can say yours is, ours is. I'm gonna explain, okay? Adelia, hold on. I'm going to talk about it's again. Just hold on, because we're going to have it's here as well. So I'll take the chance to explain about it's more detailed, okay? So every time that we have all these possessive, here again, it's the same related to possession, to refer that you have something, you possess something or someone belongs to you. Sometimes legally speaking, as I told you before. So everything is related to possession, all right? But guys, the difference here, pay attention. The difference here is when you use mine, when you use hers, when you use yours, it's because you have already mentioned your noun before. Before in another sentence, before in the same sentence or sentence, there's a linking sound, right? So sentence, okay? So sometimes in the same sentence or sometimes in another sentence, but before, all right? There's no rule about it. You can start your sentence with mine. You can end your sentence with mine. So it's not related to the position of it. Again, all right? So one thing that you gotta keep in mind, okay? When you say mine or hers, you don't mention after it, okay? You don't mention the noun. You don't say mine dog. You don't say hers car. You don't say theirs book or books. No, you mentioned that before. All right. So it happens. You have these block here. You have this group here. So it doesn't get repetitive and you don't say all the time, like, my car is blue. My car is very old. My car is in the garage. No, you're going to say, my car is blue. Then you can say, and it's in the garage. But in case you want to say the possessive, you're going to say, mine is in the garage. Or your car is blue, but mine, your car is blue, but mine is black. Your car. We've already mentioned the noun before. Your car is blue, but mine, or but my car is blue, is black. Change the color. All right. So you already have in text. You know what you're talking about, because either in Portuguese or in English, if you just start your sentence saying, for example, mine is big. Oops. If you say mine is big, so what does it mean? Like, what is it big? Like, you're not going to understand that in Portuguese. You're not going to understand that in English. All right. So, okay, I'm talking about my house. Oh, okay, gotcha. So when using any of these guys here, mine, yours, ours, or yours, theirs, you must have mentioned that before, the noun before. After the possessive, you're not going to have it, okay, because it's wrong. Again, you don't say theirs car. You don't say mine book. All right? I normally use mine when I will say that something belongs to me. It's mine. It's correct, Jessica. She said that when she wants to say it's mine. But sometimes you're just in the middle of a conversation, like my example, and you say, oh my God, her kid is just like a, I don't know, like her kid is so naughty, but mine is so well behaved. You know, like sometimes you just don't say it's mine. You know, sometimes you have more sentence, but your sentence is perfect. That's it. All right. When you don't have anything. And when you say it's mine, it's because you know what you're talking about. Because if I ask regarding the cell phone, for instance, like whose cell phone is that? So, oh, it's mine. So we have the context about the cell phone. So you don't say it's mine cell phone. No, it's my cell phone. Okay, first one. Or it's mine. That's perfect. All right. So you must not, in other words, you are forbidden to do it, to repeat it now after it. Guys, repeat. Mine is big. Hers was sold. Theirs are old. His can't walk. You can see by now that you have no context. When I say theirs are old, you have no idea what I'm talking about. You need the context. So theirs are old. Their parents, their books, their car, you know, like you need a context. Like that's the point. Let's continue. The color is its. I'm going to explain. The laptop is yours. The dog is ours. That house is theirs. Erika, what's color? If you have a dog, or I don't know, I don't think cat wear colors, but if you have a dog and you want to walk your dog, you need a collar. So usually you here, I've never seen like, you have the body ones, but usually you have a collar because you put here and then you hang into something like, so it's a collar, okay, to kind of hold. Actually, we also have collar for, oh, just be careful because it's not collar. Collar, we say necklace, all right? Let me write down here. So I'll just put here. So not necklace. Necklace is like for girls, like I'm not wearing a necklace today. So that's necklace, okay? Dogs wear collar, okay, collar. Of course, there are more meanings for color. There's like blue color, white color, but I'm not gonna get into details today. Guys, let me explain a little bit better what it is about. I have here, just a minute, here, okay? Just take a look here. This guy, let me put it into red. Okay, so we can just focus here. So every time we're talking about it's, all right, we're talking about it has, right? So maybe remember it. I've already taught you guys about it. If you don't remember much, I'm not going to focus too much on it and the whole explanation because we have a lot to move on. But there's a live transmission where I share about you, he, she, it. It's super important. So it is basically for animals, for objects, for situations, parties, but always in the singular form. Okay, so if I'm mentioning, for example, that the dog has a bone, you know, bone is what we have here. We have bone and flesh, right? That's what we're made of, and organs and more things, but basically bone and flesh. But the dog likes bone, right? To catch the bone and whatever. So I can say its bone is new. I don't know, or I don't know, its bone is over, so we need to buy a new bone for our dog, for instance. All right, Adelia. So that's the thing regarding it's. It's because we're saying that something or someone possess. It's is like the most uncommon to be used, but you have, like if you're talking about the company's success or still, I don't know, any other thing. All right. Hope I have answered your question, my dear. So as you can see here in the sentences, guys, mine is big. Hers was sold. Can you see here that the word mine is in the beginning of the sentence? Like mine is big. Maybe I'm talking about my house. Hers was sold. The car, for instance. So I don't know. The car was so beautiful, but hers was sold already. But the possessive pronoun, this one's actually, okay? Mine, hers, theirs, may also be at the end of your sentence. So that house is theirs. You can say that theirs house. No, you're going to put it before, as I told you, in the same sentence or in another sentence, but before, all right? Not after. So that house is theirs. Adélia, dá uma olhadinha, meu amor. Depois tem uma aula, minha linda. Só sobre you, he, she, it. O it's, na verdade, é o dele ou o dela, referente a um animal, a um objeto, a uma situação, entendeu? Aí você tem que lembrar do quando você usa o it. Se eu for explicar agora do it, ele é muito detalhe, tem muito detalhe sobre ele. Dá uma olhadinha, porque seria em português o dele ou o dela, para animal, para objeto, para situações. Tá bom, minha linda? Dá uma olhadinha naquela lá, que aí você lembra de... Pensa na posse para toda vez que você usar o it, tá bom? And that's it, guys. So beginning and. Just be careful with that, all right? That's super duper important. And I also built other sentences here. Adélia, there's one more. Yes, o colar... não é colar que a gente fala coleira. Isso, a coleira dela, like here in the example, for instance. The colors is it. Isso. A coleira é dela, se for uma cadela, ou se for um cachorro, é dele. That's right. That's perfect. That's it. I think you got it now. Right, my dear? So I built some more sentences here. Guys, repeat. Mine is pink. I like yours. His was here. I sold hers. Its was great. Ours is ugly. That dog is yours. The house is theirs. So guys, again, just like considering the ones on your left, you can understand a little bit more, actually, sometimes, actually the last few sentences, right? The dog is yours and the house is theirs. You can understand the whole context. But when I say it's was great, maybe I'm saying, I don't know, the performance of the company. You know what I mean? So again, you need a context so you can understand a little bit better what it means. You know, but again, it's also related to an object, to an animal, to a situation or something. Okay, I sold hers. I don't know, her boots. I don't know. His was here, his boss, his friend, his wife. Okay, so again, you need the context. Guys, I know I'm being repetitive, but there are so many people here. I really want you all to understand, and sometimes explaining in different ways. One of them will be caught. So the last explanation, actually, it's gonna be about common mistakes. I love talking about common mistakes because sometimes understanding the mistake will actually avoid you to make them, all right? So the first common mistake is related to the singular and plural form, like I told you in the beginning of our class, right? So their family and their families. All right, I may have both things. So their family and their families. So if I say their family, maybe because they're brother and sisters, or if I say their families, it's a bigger group or something, different families, all right? And theirs will be used for both of them. So just check this example here. You're going to repeat, okay? So their family is big. So let's imagine I'm talking about my cousins, right? So their family is big. Or theirs is big, because I've already mentioned the word family in my sentence somehow before, right? So that's why we can say theirs is big. And that's why it's perfect. It's correct, because your sentence is singular. So again, please, guys, don't associate theirs, ours, yours with plural. There's nothing to do with plural, right? It's perfect. You could say theirs is big. And you can also say theirs are big because you were talking about the noun. So you got to focus on the noun. Is my noun singular? So it's is. It's plural. So it's are. Or depending on the verb, it's going to change. You have s or you don't have s in the verb. Okay, so I can also say their families are big, considering they have different families, right? Theirs are big. All right. When some person asked for me, how was it? I didn't get your question, my dear. What do you mean? How was it? It was nice. Like, I think, I don't know if you got, if you can explain a little bit better. I didn't get your question, Jessica, please. Continue here. So her kids is smart, and her kid, sorry guys, her kid. No, it's right. Her kid is smart, or hers, because she has only one kid, like a daughter or a son. So her kid is smart. Hers, or her kid, is smart, right? Now imagine she has a boy and a girl, a son and a daughter. So her kids are smart, or hers are smart. All right. I can answer. It was great. Yeah, it's perfect. Oh, no. I got your question, Jessica, and it's another common mistake here. Just hang on. Hang on, Jessica. We are on the same page, my dear. Okay, I'm gonna get her question to answer you all, because that's another common mistake. And Jessica, thank you so much for bringing this up to the class, because that's another very common question. That's not only Jessica's question. I'm pretty sure, like, when I was just checking up some information, I realized how many people still have questions about it, and I really want to help you all not to make this mistake, okay? So be careful. It's the possessive. It's different from it's, like it is, right? The verb, like it is nice. It's different. One thing, it's the possessive, which is related to an animal, to, I don't know, an object or something, like we said, like the animal's color, like the dog's color, for instance, right? Or the company's success, right? So that's possessive. But when I'm talking about it is, so this is not about possession. I'm just saying it is nice. I'm just adding, like, it's the same as I say, I am nice. You were nice, but now I want to say that the situation is nice. So it is nice. Did you get it, Jessica? And people like who like had this question before. So it is, it's different from, so it's with apostrophe, it's different from it's with no apostrophe, so all together. So for example, other two examples now using it's, right? So don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge the book by the cover of the book. Do you get it? So I say by its cover. Não gosto de trazendo para o português, gente, mas pensem no seu. Em português a gente falaria, né? Não julgue o livro pela sua capa, ou pela capa, mas enfim, pela sua capa. Não é a sua capa. Eu não tenho capa, gente. Você passa mensagem para mim, eu não tenho capa. A Erika não tem capa. A Erika tem rosto, tem qualquer coisa, mas não tem capa, entendeu? Então, você não pode usar your. I can say, don't judge a book by your cover. Se você falar isso, você está falando pela capa da pessoa. Se for para uma pessoa que está falando isso. So be careful. There's no ambiguity. Remember the story, the kissing story and everything? There's no ambiguity. Your is only about you. It's is related to something. Yeah, it's Adelia was saying, I think we can be a bit confused about it's and it is. But I'm going to give you a quick explanation about these two blocks soon. Okay, just hang on some minutes, all right? Another one, the boat, a pessoa hoje tava boa pra digitar, né? The boat lost its mast in the storm. So the mast is like what you have, like the mastro que a gente fala em português, né? So it's mast and the storm. So guys, you can say the boat lost your mast. Perdeu o seu mastro. Por que a gente não falaria o barco perdeu o mastro dele, né? O seu mastro. But you can say your. Okay? Just be careful with when using your. That's a very huge mistake. Your is related to you. Eu não tenho mastro, tá bom? Eu sou uma pessoa. Tá bom? So just be careful with that. And before I continue and explain our last mistake, guys, again, no ambiguity, okay? She was kissing her boyfriend. The boyfriend belongs to her, all right? So she was kissing, okay, you may have these two situations. So that's why you should be really careful, tá? A menina pode estar beijando a namorada dela, mas pode estar beijando o seu também. It depends, both in Portuguese or in English. But the point is, in Portuguese, you may say, oh, does she mean my boyfriend? No, in English, there's no such thing. There's no ambiguity. If the girl tells me, oh, I saw that girl kissing your husband, I'm gonna punch his and her face. But if she said, I saw that girl kissing her boyfriend, husband, whatever, I said, oh, okay, let it be. All right. They were talking to their friends. They were talking to your friends. We may have both situations. What do you mean? Do you really mean your friends or do you mean their friends? Be careful. My brother was playing with his kids or your kids. Again, we may have both situations. Be careful. And guys, our last explanation, and that's the moment where I'm going to help you with some of these questions, okay? It's when we have him, his, us, or it's with it is, okay? So I'm going to give you a quick explanation about it, all right? So him is different from his. Us is different from or. Again, we already had a live transmission with me a couple weeks ago about this topic, about him, about us. I'm just going to explain quickly right now the difference, but I can't say I couldn't stand him dog barking. No, the dog belongs to the guy, so I couldn't stand his dog barking. We wanted us daughter. No, or daughter. We wanted our daughter or daughter to study more. Okay, so that's why I built this table here. So we have here, I'm gonna break down, okay? Don't worry. We have I, you, he, she, we, you, and they, me, you, him, her, it, us, you, and them, and then the possessive, okay? First block. I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. We had a live transmission about it, just summarizing. After I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they, we're gonna have a verb because these people here are practicing actions. They are practicing actions. So you must add a verb. So these people here are related to verbs. I work, you need, he speaks, she learns, it plays, we go, you stay, they kiss, right? So it's always about verb, and girls like Adelia, Jessica, and who else had this question? Oops. It is. Oh, meu Deus, it is. That's where we're going to have it is, or I'm going to have here, okay? Or it's in the contraction form, all right? It is related to the verb, not the possession. All right, I'm talking about someone or something practicing an action. It is very nice. You need to buy a car. She learns very fast. Or I can say it is very big, like my dog, for instance. All right, so again, verb. Next, me, you, him, her, it, us, you, and them. It's also related to verbs, but the verb comes before, not after, right? Like here, the verb was after, right? I work, you need. Here, the verb is before, right? So call me, or I need to study with you. Tell her your secret, okay? Visit us tomorrow. So the verb is before, and sometimes you may have a preposition. I was thinking of you. Don't lie to them. See, you don't say don't lie to they because they is in the beginning of our sentence, right? Is it clear? I'm mad. And the last one, I just added one group, otherwise it would be too big, all right? But consider my or mine, okay? But of course that after mine, there's no here. So my work, your name, possessive pronouns. It's always related to nouns. There's no verb here, no verbs. Forget about verbs. My work, your name, his bottle. I'm not referring to the verbs. Of course, we are going to have a verb in a sentence. Of course, every sentence has a verb, right? But my focus here, what I mean, what I am thinking about when building that situation is noun. I, you, he, she, it, verb. Me, you, him, her, it, verb or preposition. When I'm talking about possessive, it's about the noun. So that's why it's has nothing to do with it is or it's. The pronunciation is the same, right? The pronunciation is just like the same, but just that, just the pronunciation. The rest is totally different, all right? So its price, her laptop, his bottle, your house, their family, and so on. All right, guys, I built here some sentences, okay? This in here, don't worry right now, you're gonna have the audio to repeat, okay? So we're not gonna repeat right now because I wanna explain the sentences to you, but you will have the audio so you can repeat and repeat and repeat like the whole week, all week long. So you can say, my name is Erika. In other words, mine is Erika. Her house is that one. In other words, hers is the same sentence. Did you notice? Her house is that one. Hers is that one. Our friends are great. Ours are great. Their neighbor is angry. Theirs, because it's their neighbor, it's only one. Okay? Their neighbor is angry. Theirs is angry. Treinem a mente de vocês para tirar esse S, pelo amor de Deus. Quer dizer, para tirar não. Para não pensar que S é plural. Aqui não tem nada a ver com plural. Pelo amor dos meus filhos, que eu ainda não tenho, tá bom? Não associem esse S com plural. Sometimes you may have your plural sense. Like, let me get here. Are those, like, I didn't get one here, but I kind of said their neighbors are angry. So theirs are angry, but it's not the case. You may have singular, you may have plural. It depends on the noun, not on the verb. Noun. Is the noun on the singular? Is, for instance. It's in a plural, are, right? Be careful with that, okay? Are those her gloves? Gloves is what you wear on your hands when it's cold, right? So are those her gloves, or are those gloves hers, right? And there's one more exercise here with different sentences. So it's not like similar ones, but general. So is that your scarf? It's so similar to mine. So here, guys, I want you to really you will have more sentences. You will have homework. So you will be able to listen to it and try to understand more and more and more. It's, I understand, but possible it's undoubt. Adelia, I didn't get your question, my dear. Like, you didn't understand it's, this guy here? This guy is related to the possession. Tipo, pensa em português, é o dele ou o dela. Entendeu? But get this sentence, Adelia, because all of this is like too much information for you. Read the sentences, try to assimilate, see if anything here makes any sort of sentence to you. And if you don't, just let me know, because I can think of like some examples only regarding it's. Gente, se mais gente tiver dúvida com relação ao it's, eu posso pensar em algum exercício de speaking para vocês irem falando só com frases de it's. Mas aí vocês me falem. Primeiro eu quero que vocês assimilem, okay? Try to assimilate this, because this is like a lot of information. Okay, Adelia? And hers. No, Ronaldo, tira esse class daí, menino. Hers is cool. Or her class, no S. Her class is cool. Guys, promise me, please, you are going to do your homework, because I'm pretty sure like you've just had lots of information. It's too much. You're kind of overwhelmed, I would say, of information. So watch this live once again if it's necessary. Write down everything you need. Do your homework. And after all of this, if it's not clear, just please, at the VIP section in my class, just say, Erika, I still have questions about it. I still have questions. É legal você fazer. Okay, it's already ready. I've just finished doing the homework, but I'll think about something and add it. All right, Adelia? so you can try to memorize it a little bit better. I'll think about something to help you out, because I'm pretty sure more people will be like confused about it. All right. So this is it for today, guys. Do your homework, because sometimes, like you say, I think I got everything, it's easy. But when you do your homework, you're gonna say, I think I have some questions. So please, if you do, just let me know in the VIP section, like in the comments, as soon as I post the class. So you please let me know, Erika, can you please just post more exercises? Or maybe, like, I don't know, I can come explain some other details. All right? Guys, did you like this class? And if you did like, please like this video here on YouTube. It's really important. I get super duper happy when I see so many likes here on YouTube. So please like this video here on the VIP YouTube. It would be really great. And comments, not here on YouTube, okay? Comments, just write it down in the VIP section. So like here in YouTube, on YouTube, and you write it down over there, okay? Gostaria de mencionar as preposições, os verbos que combinam com os verbos by for, to send to, phrasal verbs. Adriana, awesome suggestion. I'll really consider your suggestion and bring something about it. It's super important. So guys, thank you so much. I'm super glad you like this class. I really hope that all the questions you might have, like, I could help you out, I could have solved, right? And I'm always here for you all, okay? Thank you so much. And again, don't forget to like my video. Take care of yourselves, guys. Let me just say goodbye. You're better. Yay! Bye-bye, guys. Take care of yourselves and have a good night. Bye-bye, guys.